the Ministry of National Mobilization at this time is conducting a train of trainers with a program called CEBO, Creativity, Employment, Business Opportunities. And what we're trying to do is to get young people who are a little older young people to
Hold on.
All you.
so young
You're
people
confusing me.
no young people who are under 40 basically. Alright?
Under 40.
Under 40
Alright.
to be leaders of younger persons who are going to be between 16 to 29.
So
But-
the trainer of trainers is for the older young people.
Right, so we have young people right
Oh.
now involved who are like 22, 23 upwards to 40 who
Right.
are being trained to train others in the community in this concept. And then next week we're going to have the young people who are going to be trained in this whole concept. And what it is any young person with a crazy business idea. So they wake,
Crazy business
yeah,
idea.
you wake up in the morning and decide, boy, I can make some juice, and that could be a business. We're going to help to show you how you can take that idea and make it into a viable business. But that's enough from me,
I have an idea.
not you.
Not me.
You know, I said young people under the age of 30.
Oh.
Yeah. You and I would have that conversation because I could train you to do our backyard garden that you're doing and the food that you're posting, we could put that into a business.
You just trying to get free stuff. What is that?
So let me introduce Miss Anne-Marie from CARICOM, and she will tell you all about what's going on, and you can ask all the rest questions you want.
Thank you, Philka.
So good morning, madam.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
And let me say good morning to the beautiful people of St. Vincent across the length and breadth of your island nation. And delighted to be here. As Philka said, we're from the CARICOM Secretariat. I'm the Deputy Program Manager for Gender and Development from the Directorate of Human and Social Development, out of which the Creativity for Employment and Business Opportunity, abbreviated CEBO, comes out of. This week, starting yesterday, we have 17 people from St. Vincent being trained as part of the training of trainers for CEBO. And CEBO is really a life-changing opportunity. So these old youth, as Philka said, these older young people are getting skills and sharpening their own talent too in business to train young people how to start their own businesses. So this week they're having a dual role. They're learning exactly how to be entrepreneurs, and they're actually being taught the skills to train young people as entrepreneurs.
What are some of these skills? Because people think that we just wake up today and you see a man doing a business for years, and they say, that's easy, I can do that too.
Well, there's a common rule of thumb. Whenever you see something and you think it's easy, that's the exact thing that's not easy to do.
Yeah.
That's always a rule of thumb. It's they're learning how to set up a business plan. They will learn business from the ground up. So both the theoretical and the practical application. They're learning the region too, looking at CARICOM in terms of the 20 member states, the 15 full members and 5 associate members. What is it that they have in common? What is this regional integration all about? And they're looking at CARICOM from the perspective of what the Caribbean single market and economy, the CSME, brings to the business person. What are some of the opportunities?
I'm thinking of a huge business marketplace right there.
Okay, so they're socialized in those areas because although we live in the region, a lot of us don't know enough about the region, especially our young people.
True.
We're also cognizant of the fact that youth in CARICOM region, they're usually the perpetrators and the victims of crime. We have a high crime rate in the region. Many of it stem from unemployment. And so we're saying that instead of you coming out of school and looking to the government to provide you with some form of employment, we know the government should provide an enabling environment. We're telling you that you could be an entrepreneur if you have thought of an idea that you could make money from and you have a passion for it, then bring it to us and we will help you to develop that idea. So it's a 5-day training program, and within the first 3 days you learn the theoretical and the practical application. The 4th day you actually go to the CEBO bank to bring your sales pitch, tell us what you want to do, and you actually develop the business in 2 days. Now, it sounds funny, but it
You
can happen.
put
I just
a-
came
put
from
out a business
Jamaica.
plan.
Right. So
So,
all of that,
They're teaching you all that.
all of that, you learn within the first 3 days.
Nice.
What is your business? How do you want to develop it? If you want to make candles, for the sake of argument, because I just left Jamaica and one of the groups did scented candles and the citronella candles for
Nice.
the mosquitoes, and it was very, very good. They came, we actually did a unit cost. What does it cost to make one candle? How much it is for your overhead? Are you buying wax? Are you doing this? And show them how they factor in each and everything. A lot of times people would say, okay, I want to sell food. I think I would sell it either at an exorbitant cost or they undersell themselves. So they're looking at what are some of the niche markets? How can you add value to what you're selling? Everybody's selling food, but why should they buy your food over my food? So they're learning those nuances and a lot of the intricacies of the trade. And we see some fantastic businesses last week. There was a t-shirt business, there was one doing printing on canvas, another sells fruits, simple fruits packaged nice in a container, and the scented candles. Some did pens, souvenir pens with St. Vincent flag, Belize flag, Guyana flag, all that. And these are some of the things that we're saying. If you're serious and you have a passion, you can come and we will help you to develop that business. They're placed in groups of 5, and they work for 2 days. And then within that 2-day time period, like a day and a half, they go out and they sell. Sell. They have to make a profit to pay back the bank. And what they make is theirs. So the hustle and bustle is on. We see them cry last week, we see them stay up late and everything, but at the end of the day, it was also rewarding because everybody made a profit and they went home with monies that they never came with, and they went home with brand new ideas and the know-how. They were at that time able to hone their skills and ply their trade, because we actually saw that.
Nice, wonderful. Now, you have come at a time when we are showcasing our country. There's an agriculture expo.
I saw them setting up yesterday.
Today, right?
Yes, they were setting up yesterday evening.
And you may leave before everything Vinci Expo.
Yeah, she would leave before everything, Vincent.
Right.
But here's the good thing.
And before the independence.
Here's the good thing. Out of another program from the ministry, the Youth in Agriculture, we are having, like, 2 of the groups would be on display there. One would be having seasoning for sale, and the other is having fudge, sugar cake, mixed bag of goodies, dukuna, available for sale. And these are groups that just started just a year ago. And so persons from that program will now come into the CEBO training to see, okay, so they have already advanced, they're already testing it on the ground. But what are the business ideas and the intricacies, as Anne-Marie was saying?
That's exactly.
Yeah, so we can take it there because we've already designed labels for them. With their input, of course. You see the passion of them going back to agriculture, going into the lands, but to connect the dots of what is put in the land, how that can bring financial resources to them and to their families, and how they do not necessarily have to depend on government per se to fund their own development. They're getting a head start by having this program created, and they've been given like implements. We have access to some lands that persons in the communities have said, you know what, if the young people are serious, let's do this, and they've done that. So we are at a time where we've already tested the concept, the youth in agriculture, and now CEBO is coming to enhance that aspect of it.
Turning it into a real business.
Right, and then the ministry has another component that is going to come on stream, which is a micro-enterprise development program that is going to transition persons from different spheres into real work atmosphere, so that we can see in a not too distant future serious businessmen and women taking the mantle and running with it, with necessary support mechanism being put in place to help them go forward.
So the trainer of trainers has begun.
Yes.
Yes, it's on the way until Saturday morning.
So the next phase will be now
Monday.
to look for individuals to be a part of that group.
Well, we have some individuals who have we've already identified through various training programs. But I want to say this, when I come through Christmas and reach, but we like to give away. So just because WFM is part of our family, we're going to give WFM 5 spaces.
So I can come?
No.
Oh.
You facilitator.
Oh.
You want the old youth, so you facilitating now. Any young person, 5 young person who have a business idea, who think they can give us 1 week of their time to come, and you're coming as part of the WFM family who would be represented at that training. Alright? So 5 persons, you can choose.
Can find
5 persons.
And send them to you?
Send them to me. You take the information. We would get back to you with all the necessary details for them. But 5 persons who listen to your program in the morning, who are very much involved in having a business idea, but just think, yo, I can't go to the bank, boy, they ain't good because they're too young. Sort it out. Either WhatsApp you. I know we don't have the time to
It
call.
could even be at the idea stage.
Yeah, just the idea stage.
Yes, because that's how we want them. Because then we help to mold them.
Because there are some people who have already started something but need the help.
Right, those two.
Right, but there are those who just have the idea
and don't know how to go forward.
We would really want those people. And a mixture of young men and young women. They will get a CEBO manual which will tell them exactly what to do. This will actually situate them in terms of passion, how to develop the business principles, and the little things that we don't always think about, we discuss in the session.
The little things.
If you say you're open at 7 in the morning, you don't open 7:15. If you open 5 days a week, don't decide tomorrow that you go to the doctor and you close the shop. Not acceptable. You could go to the doctor, find somebody to hold over the shop. These are the little things that when we look around, not only our young people, but a lot of our people, we don't think that we have a responsibility to serve the public. When we're in business...
This is my place, I can close up what
yes, when we're in business, you have to work harder than if you just work for somebody because you want it to succeed. And it speaks to your integrity. What are some of the business characteristics that you will uphold? People are looking for that, right? This is a neighborhood shop in the community. People depend on you. It's a pharmacy. You can't open when you want.
So the other thing to note,
these are the little
so you learn those things, yeah.
We've had a phase 1 of CEBO already, and one of the outstanding groups that we had was a group of young men who decided, let me get some juice. And I think they had called them Fruity Splash or something like that. And what they did, they didn't bother to stand up like everybody else is doing now, stand up on the roadside and asking, order juice, fresh pick. Nah. What they did, they would call WFM and say, listen, we have these juices, these are the flavors, how many do you want? We will deliver. And that business was one of the most successful out of our program. And unfortunately, but fortunately, the 2 young men who took the idea and ran with it after the training are now in Taiwan studying. So I'm hoping when they come back, they're going to add innovation to what they've done, because one of them is studying business actually. And I know he still has a passion, because we already had a conversation about labels and the design of labels and how that component is very integral to the product that you're offering. We have a young man who we have trained through the YES program. He's now running his own business. We call him Bozy. Alright, Magaldi Nihal. He's one of the young artists on the island who really takes a passion in helping young people to understand color creations and design and artwork and how that affects the business that you are offering to the general public. So what is the visual that you're creating? So all of those things, they would have a snippet of these, and then persons who want to continue, the network is created so that they can continue after their support system in place to work with them.
Nice. So digest this one. 5 young people with a business idea. If you're listening right now, start to get your thoughts together. You can contact me and I'll get you involved with this program, all under the auspices of WFM, of course. And
We
Go
affirm
there
the family.
and do your thing.
Yeah.
Let me just give a plug to the 10th European Development Fund, who are the sponsors, along with the CARICOM Secretariat,
Yeah.
of this CEBO youth program. CEBO actually started out in 2012. This is the second iteration, and we've added 2 other countries, Haiti and Barbados. So we have these workshops in 13 different countries: Belize, Jamaica, St. Vincent, Haiti, Barbados. And we not only train young people who want to start their own businesses, but there's a component for involuntary migrants. Deportees is not a word that's politically correct today, so we call it involuntary migrants. And they too, because of the stigma and the discrimination attached to their coming back, oftentimes they cannot really get employment so readily. But if they have a business idea, it's also an opportunity for them. So CEBO also harnesses their talent too and try to remake it and shape it into entrepreneurship.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, we're out of time,
Thank you.
and what we can do is give one final plug for those who want to get involved in this program.
Right. So again, because WeFM is part of the family of the Ministry of National Mobilization, we want to thank WeFM for always accommodating us to share with the nation our programs. So we are looking for 5 young persons who are listening to this program this morning, and you would represent the WeFM family at the training program, all right? And those 5 persons, all you need to do is to have a business idea. If you have gone past just the business idea and you have started your business and you think you still need some further development, feel free, we want you. You've got to be between the ages of 16 and 29. So 16 and 29, so you can be 29 last year, because you don't reach 30, right? So you must be between 16 and 29, so you've got to be under 30. And you have a chance to be a part of the process. Now, I can't tell you all the nice things that would happen.
Yeah,
All you need to know, Donnie, just show up.
you have to come.
You're coming and you're going to leave with something that you didn't come with. Let me put it that way.
Well, that is on for them.
More than something.
Yeah, apart from your learning that you're going to have, there is something you're going to be leaving with.
Or something else.
Something else.
Tangible.
Yes.
And if you know me, I don't tell you what I don't deliver.
A laptop,
That's a promise. Good things will
tablet, cell phone.
happen. Better than that.
Better than that.
Better than that.
Okay.
It leaves you empowered. Let's put it that way. When you leave the training program, you leave empowered to start. So let me say that you want to do these juices. Yeah.
Empowered
Right, okay,
in
good.
more ways than one.
Okay, I think I read the plate.
You getting me?
Yeah, I read the plate.
Right. So you can't come and tell me you're going to start the business and I don't empower you.
So did you say 29? 29 is what it is?
29 is a
Not
cutoff
your
age.
birth year. Danny, for your purposes, we can have something special.
So it puts me out of the reach of this one. Why? Because I have a business idea.
No, but I'm saying, based on the way that we are running stuff now, you have a chance. But right now we want to give the younger people a chance.
So my time will come.
Yeah, not your young. We're not at your young age yet. We're going at your age at a little later.
There's still hope.
Yeah.
There's a hope.
Yeah, there's still hope, man, because it's development, and with renewal at 40 happening in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we know that you're there, so
Yeah,
we
I
can.
know I'm 40. Everybody needs to know I'm 42. Okay.
We'll just do the renewal.
I know that's what you're trying to do, but it's alright.
We'll renew, my brother. So let me say again, Donnie, thanks very much. It's always a pleasure to work with you, because
problem.
we empower our nation through the use of our voices, but we're also going to do the empowerment through other means for these young persons who are coming. We have a limited number of spaces, that's why we're saying 5.
5.
Right? So we bounce in on a few stations, so we want to give everybody a chance. We already have some, so if we give each of the stations we bounce on at 5, that is going to be a significant number. And then once that happens, we can see a rippling effect happening. So maybe the next time around, as a partner, we can see, maybe WeFM might decide, let's do something in the community. And within your community, you decide how we want to go and we design a CEBO that is going to benefit that type of setup.
Wonderful.
Those are the potential that the program has.
Wonderful.